Hey guys, welcome to the Makarska Riviera, here represented by Baška Voda, which was our base during our 1-week visit to this area. And during this week we also managed to visit beautiful Hvar, the playground for the rich and famous. We visited Bol on the island of Brac, with its famous beach, the Zlatni Rat.
Hey guys, we're currently in Omiš. Let's go for a walk.
Yes, we also visited the pirate city of Omiš, located at the mouth of the Zlatni River, where we also went on a little river cruise. And of course we had to visit the town that gave its name to this Riviera.
We're at Hotel Horizont.
And of course, as always, at the end there will be a hotel review. So where then is the Makarska Riviera? Well, it's in the southern part of Croatia, about an hour's drive from the city of Split, and it stretches a few miles on both sides of Makarska Town. But let's first have a little look at the place we stayed during this week, Baška Voda. Baška Voda, I would say, is a typical city in this area. It's built around a small and intimate marina. It has a beach promenade and a beautiful beach starting in the city center, stretching out far beyond. And if you want to enjoy the city during daytime, it's a good idea to light the beach. It seems like everybody is running down to get a spot every morning, and it can get crowded, so you should be early. And of course all the normal water activities are available if you don't want to spend all your time on the beach. They also have a promenade all along the beach, so you can basically walk as long as you want. And of course, if you need some beach wear, you can buy that along the way. Along the beach and the beach promenade, there are of course many places where you can sit down and relax and have a drink. And also some good food, both outside the city center and inside. As for the food in Baška Voda, well, don't expect gourmet food, but it's okay. And they do have some interesting varieties of seafood. Very good. And if you need some daytime snacks, it's also available. Both the salty kind and the more sweet kind.
Hey guys, we're in here in Baška Voda. It's 9 p.m. I just got some fast food and this place is crawling with people. Let's have a look.
Yes, we will have a look at Baška Voda in the evening as well. But first, let's have a few trips outside the city. So we booked a full day trip to some of the islands outside of Makarska. And our transport for the day was this lady. And we were told that the advantage of getting a speedboat rather than one of those comfortable sail ships that we saw leaving is that those comfortable sail ships only will get you as far as Bol, while we get all the way to Hvar. And I must admit that I'm very happy about that, because Hvar was absolutely amazing. The city of Hvar on the island of Hvar is very popular, and a lot of tourists come here every day. And as soon as you step off the boat, you realize that this place is a little bit more upscale than what you're used to. And you would definitely not be surprised if you meet some rich and famous people along the marina here. The only famous people we met though were these two YouTube celebrities.
Expensive. So if you are looking for some really...
The first half hour on Hvar we spent with our guide, and he told us a little bit about this bustling piazza and the historic buildings surrounding it, including the impressive St. Stephen's Cathedral. But after a quick stroll around, we set our mind on another building a little bit further up and behind the city center. Up here on a hill behind the city, you will find the Fortica fortress. So we started our climb. The higher we got, the better the view. So the Fortica fortress was built in the 16th century. It served as a defense against invaders and is now a must-visit historical site. The fortress might not be that interesting on the inside as there's not that much to see, but it does offer breathtaking views over Hvar and the Adriatic Sea. After exploring the fortress, we spent a little time strolling around the beautiful city of Hvar, before it was back on the boat, heading for our next destination.
Hvar, especially town of Hvar.
And our next destination was on the neighboring island of Brak and the city of Bol. And although the boat landed in Bol Marina in the cozy city of Bol, this was not our main destination on this island. So we started walking. Because many people who visit Bol are more interested in what lies about a 30-minute walk from Bol Marina. Here you will find the most popular beach in all of Croatia, the Zlatni Rat. And the closer we got to the beach, the more lively the place got. And we were actually quite surprised about the sheer size of this place.
Hey guys, we're here at Zlatni Rat, the most famous beach in Croatia.
Next to the beach they also have a huge area of really laid-back bars, where you can have a drink and listen to some cool lounge music. The beach is also known as the Golden Horn, and it's actually quite famous for its unique shape, influenced by winds and tides. So the beach can actually look quite different from day to day, depending on the weather.
Now we're taking the train from the beach back to Bull Center.
Yes, we are a little bit lazy, so instead of walking back again, we took the train. Back in Bol again, there are actually a winery right on the marina, so we had a quick look. Right outside the winery there are plenty of seating. Perfect for some local bubbles while waiting for the boat.
Clean everything, prepare. Yeah, I have still left, so no worries.
Sorry.
No worries. I left it just so you have.
So our very enjoyable full day tour was coming to an end. So it was back in the boat for our last stretch back to Makarska, just in time for a perfect sunset. So for our next destination we also booked a trip through our tour operator, this time to the city of Omiš, famous for its pirate history and its location right on the mouth of the Cetina River.
Hey guys, we're currently in Omiš. Let's go for a walk.
The first couple of hours in Omiš we explored the town on our own, which has a beautiful old town with rich history. And we also did some shopping, and Omiš is actually quite famous for its olive oil, because of its ideal climate for growing olives. And the shops has a large selection of different oils, and they can help with a lot of things. But as per usual, we set our minds on something behind the city. This time, the old pirate fortress, Mirabella. And you have to climb quite a lot of steep stairs to get up, so take care and bring water.
Hey, we're here at the top of the fortress in Omiš, and the view is pretty amazing.
Yes, the views from the Mirabella fortress are amazing, including over the Cetina River, that we will soon get more acquainted with. We just have to get back down first. So after a little very well deserved refreshment, we were ready for a river cruise. And our destination for the day was a well-hidden restaurant way up in the narrow part of the Cetina River. And as soon as we left Omiš, our guide brought out the good stuff.
How many percent alcohol?
40%. Yeah.
Kan jeg smake litt? Kan jeg ikke smake?
Soon we entered the narrow parts of the river and our destination, which was the Radmanov Mlinice restaurant, famous for its local cuisine.
Nei, mindre enn en.
Kyllingen, Colin?
Smakte den da?
Oh, and after a tasty local 3-course meal, the bus picked us up at the restaurant and it was back again to Omiš and back to Baška Voda after a very enjoyable day. For our last excursion of the week, we took a taxi to Makarska Town, which is only about 15 to 20 minutes from Baška Voda. So when coming here, we had already seen a lot of old beautiful cities along the Croatian coast. And we kind of felt that Makarska Town was just a little bigger version and less intimate version than those other places. And I think we kind of like the other places a little bit more than this place, if that makes sense. What Makarska does have though is located just outside the city center. Here, on a kind of a peninsula, you will find St. Peter Forest Park, which is great for a little walk. To enjoy this walk, you can just go to the end of the beach. And the further out you go, the less people, interesting buildings and beautiful nature. In the middle of this peninsula, you will find the Church of St. Peter. This church has been restored to the way it looked back in the 18th century. On the other side of the peninsula, you will find the perfect spot to just relax and watch all the activity in the Makarska Marina. If you want to do some shopping, there's a large market in Makarska Town between the marina and the beach. Here you can find all those perfect souvenirs to bring back home. They also have a lot of restaurants in this area. So let's get back to Baška Voda and have a little look at what you can do there in the evening, when everybody comes out to enjoy the city. The shopping possibilities in Baška Voda are maybe not that great, but they do have all the normal touristy things. There's also a very small evening market down by the marina. If you like fish, they have a little quirky fish museum. Here you will find a lot of strange things from the ocean. If you want to book your activities for the following days, there are plenty of salesmen that sells tours in the city at night. Or of course you can just do what most people do, enjoy the evening with some nice food, some nice drink and good company. And yes, plenty of sweets to be had in the evening as well. So we didn't really try out the nightlife in Baška Voda, but there are a couple of cool night spots down by the beach, which we could hear very well from our hotel.
Hey guys, we're at Hotel Horizont.
Yes, speaking of hotels, let's have a look at the place we stayed in during our 1-week holiday. So the Horizont Hotel is perfectly located just up from the beach and very close to the city center. They have a quite nice pool area, but hidden inside they actually also have a very big spa and wellness center. We did try these pools a couple of times and they were used by surprisingly few people. The layout of the rest of the hotel was nice. The breakfast, I would say, was average. They had the selection, but maybe the presentation could have been a little bit better. And they actually had the worst coffee I've ever tasted in any hotel anywhere. But I'm sure they have changed that by the time you get there. The room we stayed in was average as well. But we really enjoyed the balcony and the amazing view over the Adriatic Sea. Well, that's all from the Makarska Riviera for now, and we will leave you with that amazing view over the Adriatic Sea.